Hi, I'm Eliza, and this is my video reflection or my transcendence in my hero's journey. So, I'm currently taking computer programming course in Sonica, and today I'll be sharing my educational journey and how it connects to the hero myth and who with it I'm going to relate my journey. And also, I will talk about the transformations that I have experienced this past semesters or my journey and the motivations behind them and how these challenges help me grow both academically and personally. So, for the six types of transformations. So, the transformation that best represents my educational journey is the um, growth and self-development, of course, because when I entered the computer programming program, uh, I face uh, many challenges, like adjusting to a new country, the weather, um, the culture, the diversity, meeting new people and adapting a new system of learning. And that mostly shocked me, and I find it difficult because uh, most of it is more like self study. So, these difficulties force me to change, force me to think what I what I might uh what I might have to do with these things, how to deal with it. And I also became more disciplined and learned proper time management and improved my skills, especially by checking my email daily that I'm not doing before. So for that one, I never miss activities or deadlines. Um, this type of transformation fits my journey because I can clearly see how much I've grown since the beginning, and now I'm getting stronger, more confident, and more capable now. So for the five purposes of the hero's transformation. So the purpose that best represents my journey is the self-discovery and strengthening my abilities because moving to a new country made me learn a lot about myself too, like how I study, how I deal with the stress, and how I adapt to new systems, and also the challenges in programming or in this course push me to discover strengths that I didn't know before that I'm starting to encounter now. And, like every assignment and every obstacle taught me uh, something about who I am as a learner or as a beginner. And then this purpose fits me because my whole journey has been about understanding myself better and becoming more stronger academically and personally, which is this is not me before. So I'm learning to, you know, I'm learning to explore myself too, that I'm that thinking like I'm no thinking or knowing that oh I'm capable to do this now that I'm not used to before. And then for the internal and external sources of transformation, my transformation is mostly external, but mostly internal. But I also have strong external support because, like internally, I am motivated by my personal goals, of course, thinking about my future, what my future gonna be, because I know that we all want the best. We are all wanting a better future for ourselves. But me, I want to uh first for now, I want to succeed in computer programming and wanting to improve my abilities too. And thinking about externally, my family motivates me. You know, when I'm dealing with a school problem or whenever I had a problem, I always ask them. I always go to them like asking for some advice. Like if unsure of something, like if I can't decide with my own, like I'm gonna ask them like, can I have your opinion? Can I have their opinion? Or which one is the best? Or which one is good? Which is not, but which is bad? Then as asking for advice, of course, I have to listen. Or whenever they have to say like, oh, it's not good, you should stop this. Or whenever, like, if you want this, go with this. Or you know I'm having my own decision, they have their um own opinion. What I have to do is just to listen, like balance out. And of course the final decision isn't with me, right? So uh yeah, my family plays a big role uh in my life also. And their support also reminds me to stay strong and focused. And these two sources work together, the internally and externally. Which is my internal motivation that pushes me to keep going, while the external support, my family, guides me and gives me emotional strength. So for the three transformative arcs, um, the arc that best represents my journey is the education and self-improvement arc. Yeah, self-improvement. Because when I first started studying, I felt overwhelmed by the changes. So I cried. I cried. I A lot of stress. I burned out because of the new environment, new expectations, uh, self-study requirements. But as the time went on, I improved my habits. I learned to check my emails daily, manage my time, adjust to my surroundings, and practice coding consistently. Practice makes perfect, right? And this journey feels like I'm leveling up. So I'm becoming more disciplined and confident. And I'm not the person I was at the start. I'm still I'm still there. I'm still here. But like some changes because I improve. And that's exactly what the self-improvement arc describes. For the number 5, um, comparing my journey to a hero myth. So I'm thinking Zeus because, like, for this one, like, Zeus had a tough start. He had to grow up like hiding and face danger early in life. So, like him, my journey also start with challenges, like moving to another country, adjusting to new people, and dealing with the self-studying environment. So, like, that's the one also overcoming difficult beginnings. Second is growing into strength and responsibility, I guess, because Zeus eventually learned to control his power and became a leader. In my case, I learned to control my responsibilities as a student. I improved my discipline, time management, and programming skills. That makes sense as a leader by myself. And I'm growing into someone who can handle more challenges confidently, like without fear. Uh, the third one is the inner strength. Inner strength supported by others, which I have mentioned earlier, that internally, what motivates me is my personal goals. So, like Zeus was powerful, but he also received help from allies, right? So I'm similar, very similar, because my main motivation comes from myself. Secondly, it comes from my family because of their support. So definitely, I'm not going this through through only on my own. My family helps me. My family supports me emotionally and pushes me to keep going. So their encouragement gives me strength, just as Zeus had help in becoming the ruler of Olympus. And I think that is my whole story for my educational journey and for my heroes myth, that I am related to Zeus because Zeus uh became or start a tough challenges at the beginning, but he even he even manages to overcome these difficulties from himself and became a leader of the um Olympus, just like me. But I'm not a leader of Olympus, but I manage myself and learned about the whole process and the adjustments. So that's all. Thank you.